Warning, this video may be the most devastatingly confronting, emotional, offensive, funny, sad, enlightening, or just plain horrible video you've ever seen from my channel. Why? Well, because this particular video I've finally snapped. All right, this is going to happen. Let's put the ground rules down and then we'll go from there. I'm not editing this video. I'm not cutting out pauses, cutting out mistakes. I'm not doing any editing of any kind. I'm going to record the video and I'm going to go ahead, whack it on the channel to be put into the libraries of history as possibly the best or the worst autistic YouTube video ever created. Sound good? Okay, and I'm being serious. I'm being serious. If you watch this video with me, you are going to see everything. I mean, everything that happens when I make a YouTube video and everything that doesn't happen when I make a YouTube video. So let's start at the start. I'm Orion Kelly. I'm that autistic guy. And I'm all about helping you raise your level of understanding, acceptance, and appreciation of the autistic community. If you want to be a part of our community, we've got an amazing community. Ball's in your court. It doesn't bother me either way. But if you want to be a part of our community, you should, because it's an amazing group of autistic people who have found their people as part of my YouTube channel. And now it's not really my YouTube channel, it's your YouTube channel, it's your community. So to join the community, you basically subscribe to my channel and you start commenting on the videos and come to the live streams. And that's really it. When I do live streams, I always say it's got nothing to do with me, just go ahead and chat. You don't have to ask me questions, just chat amongst yourselves, get to know each other. That's what it's about. So, this is the first thing, okay? This is the first thing. And again, like I said, this is me, unedited, it's just a video I would never put on YouTube, but I'm doing it. All right. So I'm not going to edit this at all. Here's why. Okay, so I'm an autistic guy. I have a YouTube channel. Why do I have a YouTube channel? Well, there's two reasons. Number one, because my entire life, when I was a kid, radio and entertainment and communication, that kind of stuff was my special interest. Communication's wrong, actually. Not communication, broadcasting. Broadcasting was my special interest from a very early age. I'm talking like when I was a kid in school, like I actually made in an electrical class. There was an electrical class at a high school I went to, presumably because we were in a poor suburb and they figured everyone that went to that high school was just going to become tradies and stuff. So they might as well better stop teaching them that other stuff and just teach them the trade stuff. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm stoked. I learned how to solder with a soldering iron. I made, in the class, my own FM wireless bug. Huh? Okay, you're thinking, what do you mean? You want to so you can spy on people? Yeah, okay, you can, but I made it so I could tell people the frequency that it's set to. So you go to your radio in the house, in my house, or my neighbours, you tune into that radio frequency, let's say, 88.8 FM or something, I don't know. And then instead of me bugging them, they're bugging me. So I talked into the little FM wireless bug mic, this tiny little thing, this is big. I talked into it, I communicated, I broadcast, right? I was broadcasting to my family and my neighbours. We're talking like 13. So this is a special interest. If you want me to talk to you about cool, broadcast stuff, that's my special interest. What you've just seen happen, that kind of long-winded rant with zero mistakes or zero breaks or really zero reasons to edit, is because it's a special interest of mine. Ask me a question about any other topic, and this is not the Orion you will get. All right, okay, cool. So, I thought I like broadcasting. I'm autistic. I've got an autistic son. Our lives are pretty shit. Maybe I can fix that. I'll use my special interest, broadcasting, and I'll make YouTube videos. Why? Well, because I can actually reach the world and maybe make a difference, make the world a better place. So I started the YouTube channel. Again, broadcasting is my special interest. Content creation, my special interest. I mean, like I've worked professionally in radio and TV and all that kind of stuff. So if it's my special interest, but I don't know anything about video editing or YouTube, that's okay. No worries, man. It's my special interest. I'm fine. And why? Because I'm an autistic person. And when I have a special interest or a passion, I go so hard and so fast into that's all I care about. That's all I think about. I learnt how to edit videos. I started on nothing but my smartphone and like free editing software, and I taught myself. And I went from the basics. I even used those kind of free platforms online where you can make your own graphics and stuff. Used those. Still do. So I taught myself everything. Why? Because I'm an autistic person with a passion or a special interest. And unlike neurotypical people who seem to have 700 hobbies and just dilly-dally and dabble in 700 things and become crap house at every one of them, I actually focus on something, number one, I'm passionate about. And number two, I actually focus on becoming bloody great at that. A bloody expert. That's pretty much the vibe. I don't even know what I was thinking about now. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's it. So I started a YouTube channel to make videos to help people understand autistic people. Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, great, Orion, but if you're autistic and you want to help autistic people, then just be autistic. I don't want to help autistic people by helping autistic people. I want to help autistic people by changing the world, by helping non-autistic people help autistic people. How do you do that? Well, you have to make YouTube videos that get people to watch them, to get views. Yeah, well spoken, mate. That's to get people to watch them. Okay, I've got to make a YouTube video that gets views. How do I do that? I don't know. I guess I'll watch YouTube. Cool. Looks like the YouTube style. Looks like the style to make a video on YouTube is kind of like, I don't know. It's like a game show, but you're watching a game show on 7 different drugs, right? It's fast edited. It's like every sentence is cut together. They call it jump editing. They should, because after you watch one of those videos or you have to edit a video through jump editing, you want to jump off a very, very tall structure, right? Okay, cool. No worries. So I'll make a video. I'll make a video about me being autistic, and I'll make sure it's nice and tight and jump cut. And it's can't be longer than 10 minutes. Don't make a video more than 10 minutes. People won't watch a video more than 10 minutes. Oh, great. You could say, "Hi, Orion. Tell me more about your content creation or your YouTube channel." 3 days later, I'm still talking, right? So I'm asking you, how do you think I can talk about my passion, which is creating content about autism, and therefore talking about autism to help me, my son, you guys? How can I do that in 10 minutes? I can't say hello and introduce myself in 10 minutes. And that's the other thing. Again, this video is not edited. I'm not touching it. I'm not doing a damn thing. I'm just being me, doing a video so you guys can, I don't know, you tell me. Anyway. Oh, Orion, your intros are so long. Your video intros, it's like, whoa, it's like 2 minutes in and you still haven't got to the topic. It's like, whoa, 2 minutes, whoa, hey. Okay, 2 things. Number one, I'm an autistic person. Autistic people can really struggle processing things. You try to process recording a YouTube video while your autistic brain is still processing 700 different thoughts, some nothing, some profound, not to mention the 2 lights pointed on me, the camera, the microphone, the things happening in my life. And then you try to tell me how you can concisely put your little intro into a nice little blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Orion, your intros are so long, I could barely make it through the 2 minutes. Oh my goodness, I could barely make it. Oh my God, 2.5 minutes before he got to the topic. What do I do? I was watching a TV show yesterday. Oh yeah, with their ad breaks? Yeah. How long were the ad breaks? Oh, about 4 minutes. How did you get through it? I just did, because I liked a TV show. Then shut up. Okay, here's the other thing, right? So I'm an autistic person. I'm processing things. I struggle to speak concisely, right? Have you ever heard me have a conversation or interviews or anything and it been concise? I've done so many interviews recently for my book, yeah, right? Okay, cool. And honestly, It finishes with me thinking I said like one thing, but I didn't. It's a blur. I don't stop. They only ever ask me about autistic things. Here's the other thing, right? I'm getting all these, like requests for like content interview. Like people want it because I've got a book. They want me to do. They want to ask me questions or get me to do stuff or whatever, right? And the majority of times, I'm like, my response to their kind of is like, well, that's the stupidest question I've ever heard. Or like, what kind of question is that? Or what do you mean? Like, I don't have anything. I got nothing. I can't talk for 2.5 seconds on most things in life. So you're watching me, an autistic guy, on YouTube, creating YouTube videos designed for neurotypical people the way they like to watch it, talking about autism, obviously a passion of mine, trying to advocate for the autistic community. You're watching that, and I've already forgotten what I even said that for. Oh yeah, so that's all you're watching. And you're going, oh man, this guy, he doesn't shut up. He can't stop talking. Yeah, because you're watching me, an autistic guy. You're watching, let me start that again. I'm not editing this. You're watching a video from me, an autistic guy, talking about autism through a passion of mine, content creation. So it's going to sound like, he never shuts up. He can't stop talking. He's not autistic. He looks at the camera. He can look at the camera. He looks at the camera. He's looking at us. Where's your eyes, mate? Where's your eyes? Last time I checked, that's a goddamn lens. Where's your eyes, mate? I'm not looking at you in the eyes. I'm looking at the camera. Most of the time I'm looking at the viewfinder to see if I'm even in the thing. Like, what are you talking about? You're not in the room with me. I'm not looking you in the eyes. Are you crazy? I don't look my wife in the eyes. Do you want me to go get her? I can go get her if you want, but she's not here. She's at work. Right, cool. There you go. Hello. How you going? Yeah, this is me in shorts. Comfortable black shorts and a shirt. Why is it so colourful and buttoned up? This is this is what I like. This is me every time. This is me making every video you've ever watched. This is me. Except it's not this because, that's because he's not autistic or he's faking it, or why would he be helping autistic people but then suppressing and masking his true autistic self? He's a fake. He's not autistic. He's just a narcissist. Let's see. Why would I do that? Why would? Oh, here's a reason. Do you think a single bloody person, apart from maybe you, is going to watch this video? This may be the worst video I've ever made. And why? Well, because who wants to watch this? It's not edited. I don't even think there's a topic. There's no real point. The only point of this video is to say, you know what? I'm so sick of hearing all these comments. I'm an autistic person. You're watching a video of mine through my special interest of content creation on a passion of mine advocating about autism for autistic people. That's the only insight into my life you're getting. A polished, edited version as per basic specifications for YouTube and to have any kind of audience. And without an audience, I don't reach my goal. What's my goal? My goal is to help my autistic son and other autistic people actually have a good quality life. Wow, what a surprise. Whoa, that's not possible. Yeah, that's all I'm doing it for. Okay, cool. So where's my YouTube videos where I talk about topics I have no interest in or know nothing about? Well, they don't exist because I couldn't talk about them. I have absolutely no idea what I'm trying to say here. I just think it's really important. Okay, so what's the main point I was trying to come to terms with it? And this is me during videos too, when I'm recording videos, right? I'm recording videos and I'm a lot of times, well, then leave them in, Orion. Leave that in. No, leave it in. No one wants to see that. Who wants to? See, here's the thing, right? Oh, but then your video will be really long. See, you can say, oh, you should leave this stuff in. This is really you being autistic and having a big rant or not masking. Yeah, that's great. That is true. But then the video will go for 35 minutes. No one's going to watch a 35-minute video. Most non-autistic people, and probably some autistic people, even up until today, still whine about 2-minute intros in videos I recorded 2 years ago. And you think they're going to watch a 35-minute video where I'm really being me? Seriously? No. And one more point on the intro thing. Like, if only, so apart from sitting through TV ads, if only there was a way where you could skip the 2-minute intro and get to the content. If only there was a way. Oh, Lord, give me a way. Give me a sign. Okay, Orion, I'll give you a sign. It's called skipping. You touch the red circle and you move your finger. Or, here's another one, Orion. You might want to look into this. It's called an index, which I have. I have indexes. Welcome, 0000. Topic, 55 seconds. Click on the index. It took more time to whinge that an intro was too long for you than it would take to get your bloody finger, touch the red button and swipe it across, or skip it with the index. I'm taking the time to make the index for you. You think it's fun? Yeah, I love watching my own stuff. Like, seriously. Anyway, God help me. What a bunch of whingers. I've forgotten what I was going to say. Okay, that's what I was going to say. So now it comes back to suppressing and masking. Okay. This is a horrific video. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to edit it. Okay. Well, why? Why would you never get to see this usually? Because this happens during my videos. I'll record a video on a topic. Look, I'm sweating bullets here. I'll record a video on a topic. I'll have all my notes. I'll do my best, but it takes hours. It takes hours. Some YouTubers say they can make a video and edit it and kind of have it ready to upload in a couple of hours. It can take me a day to record a video. My hair never looks the same. You watch the start of a video and the end of the video. My hair looks like it's been through 2 different life cycles of the sun. Like, seriously. It's not. And then it can take up to a week for me to do all the post-production stuff, right? All the jump cuts. It's got to be tight. Whew. Okay. So, you can imagine. You can imagine. That's why that stuff's not in. Because this isn't about, you can throw all the grenades, that's cool. But this actually isn't about me. This is about how can I use my special interest, my passion, content creation, broadcasting, and my advocacy work for autistic people, my son, me, other autistic people, and make the biggest possible impact. Make a genuine difference on the world. How can I do that? Well, I have to provide content that is going to be widely viewed and accepted and embraced. Resonate with people deeply and widely, and not just autistic people. I have to connect with parents of autistic people, family, carers, partners, employees, teachers, whatever. I have to. If I don't, well, how am I going to make an impact? I'm not. You don't fix the problem by preaching to the converted or preaching to the choir, yeah? You don't. So I have to provide them with something they're going to watch, right? Okay, and that is a short, snappy, well-edited, kind of groovy. Look at that. I don't even know what I say groovy for. After this, I'll go watch some Happy Days, No, but seriously, I have to. If I make this video every week, there will be no impact, right? What will I achieve? A couple of autistic people will think it's kind of funny because there's an autistic guy just being autistic and letting loose on YouTube, and that's kind of funny. But it doesn't help us, does it? You might go, it does help us because you're showing yourself. But it's not like I'm hiding myself. But then again, it is, right? And here's another issue. You've got neurotypical people that actually take the time out of their day to, throw grenades and comment about autistic people, someone with a medically diagnosed condition, disability, right? They actually want to go on there and, give them crap or, pretend they're a doctor and tell them what they are or aren't, right? And then you think, I can still be my true, authentic self in content. Now, of course, I am being my true, authentic self, as in they're my words and it's my personality, but it is a what's the word? A cleaner, more palatable, more neurotypical friendly version of me. Because there is no understanding, there is no acceptance, there is no appreciation. That's what I'm working for. And I have to achieve that by doing that. But it just gets me, man. It disheartens me. It disheartens me. But autistic people are very specific with regards to their abilities to have conversations and talk passionately and create any kind of content. You ask an autistic person to make a YouTube video about something they don't have any interest in, or know nothing about and don't want to know anything about. There will be no video, right? Okay, cool, great. Or you ask an autistic person to be themselves while they're presenting something they're interested in on a video. And, most neurotypical people will, I don't know what they'll do. They won't watch it. They'll reject it probably. So it's like a rock in a hard place here. And it's like, I can't condense all my thoughts and my passion for advocacy and the topics I want to talk about into these small little chunk-sized bits that you apparently need. So my videos, and then people are like, oh, it doesn't matter if your video is over 10 minutes. It's good. 15, 20-minute videos are good. No worries. And then, so I make my videos a bit longer, as in I don't edit as much stuff out. And then people complain, this is too long or that's too long. And it's, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, seriously. I don't know. This is just a gold part of this video, huh? Unedited, raw, real. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I just don't get it. I'm spending my entire life bending over backwards to provide myself the adjustments and supports I need because the world around me won't do that. So that's the other thing. Like while your kids waiting for the adjustments they deserve at school, they're providing their own. Same for adults. So I'm doing all that myself. Plus, I'm masking or suppressing my true self. And people say that so that means you're not autistic or you're fake. But I'm doing that so people will watch the video and hopefully I can make a difference in the lives of autistic people. And then people say, well, you're looking at the camera, which is a person with eyes, apparently. You're looking at the camera, or you can talk so well. How do you hold a conversation? You're amazing. You can't be autistic. I was like, well, is it really? I'm an autistic person talking about autism. Through content creation, my passion. There are thousands of autistic people that may love content creation and thousands that don't. But then there'd be thousands of autistic people that are crazy good at something that I'm not good at. And you might go to them, you can't be autistic. You're amazing. You can fly a plane or something. It's like, what are you talking about? It doesn't make any sense. And this masking thing, it's crazy. People always talk about it. It's like late diagnosed, early diagnosed, whatever. Doesn't matter. Diagnosis, no diagnosis. You still mask. You mask all your life. And that's cool. No worries. Whatever. Makes people happy. Good for you. But, from my point of view, although I have absolutely no idea what I'm actually supposed to be talking about in this video, I just figured it made sense. It just made sense. I don't know. Yeah. It's probably the worst video you've ever seen or I've ever released. And that's okay. I don't care. There's 1,000 videos out there that are great. And, for me, there's over 300 videos, on my channel that, I'm proud of, that are bloody amazing, that can really help neurotypical people understand autistic people. And I won't change that. I'm not going to change how I make them because I want to have the best possible impact. But I think making this particular video, at least once, is really important. Do you think there's no toll? Do you think there's no toll taken by autistic people putting themselves out there on like YouTube or whatever and putting videos out there to educate and entertain people? Do you think as an autistic person, so a medically diagnosed neurodevelopmental disability, do you think that somehow I can suppress myself, pretend to be someone else, to keep people happy, provide all my own supports and things, and then take the load of every second person on the planet, whoever, neurotypical person or whatever, ever watched my video, to email me or message me on my platforms and tell me their entire story and then ask me for advice like I'm a doctor or a healthcare professional or I provide advice. I can't provide advice for myself. A lot of times I can't reply to these emails because what do you want me to say? Usually the real answer to these people is there is no answer. You're just treating your autistic partner or child like crap. It's like, what do you want me to say? Yeah, okay. Whatever. So, YouTube videos for me are really, really important. And I make them in a particular way. And they look a particular way. And that's because it is my goal, it is my job to provide content that people want to watch and will continue to watch. So why? So we actually can help my autistic son, your autistic kid, yourself, autistic people across the planet. So we actually improve their quality of lives. So that's what I've got to do. If you want to go ahead and have the acceptance and the understanding and watch this video a billion times, good on you, fantastic. I can make my videos slightly more like this then. But it's not the case, is it? No one's going to watch this. No one's going to like this. It's just, what is this? I don't even know what this is. One hell of a weird ass video, man, with zero editing that still felt like I ran a marathon doing it. So just give me a second here, okay? See, the thing is to switch thoughts from one thought to another, I've got to process what's going through my head, and that's going to take some time. And this is like, if there's edits in my YouTube videos between thoughts, sometimes it's like 5 minutes. I've got it, like it's just nothing. Just give me a second. I know I can't edit this. I said I wouldn't. I'm not going to. But just give me a second. What am I here for? What am I doing? What is the point of this? Processing and speech, communication, talking. Why can't you just be autistic? Because you don't want to see that. It's not that you're not ready for it. It's that I do that in the real world and I get fired or dumped or lose my friends or ostracized, right? Or reported. Why would I do it to you? You're going to react differently? Rubbish, right? But autistic people have passions, and I can talk about a passion without taking a breath for 7 days. You ask me a question about anything else. How am I? How was my weekend? What are you up to? How you been going? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Like, unless it's a passion of mine or something I'm interested in, I've got nothing. Yet because I can do it on YouTube, wow. Yeah. Dunno. What do you need? What do you... Yeah. I don't know. I guess back to as it was, huh? Good stuff.